Hello everybody and welcome to another Wednesday Wow on the Jensory channel. If you haven't tuned in before, my name's Jen, I'm a special needs teacher and welcome to Jensory. Now we're doing a Seaside theme this week and our Wednesday Wow, I'm back in the black room 4 and I've got a really lovely box of goodies next to me that is just going to form a lovely sensory box of wonder for your child. Now our Wednesday Wow sessions, if you haven't tuned in before, are all about creating a sense of awe and wonder and also building up consistent responses. So what we've got here is a lovely voyage through the senses with our Seaside theme. I'm going to put up on the screen what you need for this activity now, just in case you haven't had a chance to check it out. It's made of lots of things that you can find around your house quite easily, so I'll put that up now so you can check. Now it wouldn't be a Wednesday Wow if we weren't trying to create that lovely sense of awe and wonder, and that's what these boxes are all about. So I'm just going to talk you through what's inside and how we're going to use it. I would say with these, think about how you present it to a child. It's very easy as practitioners or parents to just think, oh, what's the point? Because they're just going to tip it all out all over the place anyway. It's about that initial invitation to want to engage with something, and the more aesthetically pleasing that is initially, the more your child's going to want to engage with it. So I'm just going to talk to you about what we've got in the box to create this lovely seaside sense that we've got going on. So I've got my bottle that I used last week for our water week. Now all I've done is put a little bit of blue food colouring in it, and it's created this beautiful aquamarine bottle. I put some fairy liquid in as well because that just gives you a little bit of sea foam, and this is our visual stimuli, okay? So you can swish it and swash it like that to create some waves if you want to. I'd say if you've got children with visual impairments, you might want to hold it actually quite close to them, and actually even if you've got neurotypical children that just want to look at it and really engage that visual sense, it is so lovely to look through because it really does give that sense that you're underwater. Now I've also got some sun cream in there. Now obviously that's going to be a really lovely tactile stimuli that we can use, but it's also got a really lovely smell. It makes me just suddenly think of being at the beach when I smell sun cream. So that's what we're going to use for smell as well as tactile. Now what you can do with this as well is give your children a lovely massage with it. Remember we talked about proprioception and understanding where our body is and the space around it. This is going to be really, really great at elongating those arms and legs, and again looking for those communication responses about likes and dislikes. But that's going to really warm your children's bodies up, so that's going to be a lovely stimuli. Now in my little bowl here I've got crushed up digestive biscuits, and can you see how sandy that looks? How many stimuli can we use this week that look like sand? So this again smells delightful. If they eat it, it's great. It's a taste safe thing that we can use, but again it's a tactile stimuli. Now once again, if you've got children that are role play ready or at that imaginative play level, you can bring things into this. So if you've got little small world people or animals or anything, they can go to the beach in your little bowl here as well. So any tray, any bowl will work. You can even engage your child in crushing all the digestive biscuits if you want to, so they can essentially have a bit of ownership over the box that they're making. Now I did also mention about sandwich bags. They're a really cheap, lovely way of doing tactile play with children. I will do another video solely on how to make these and the kind of stimuli that you can use and why we use them. But all I've done here is put some of those crushed digestive biscuits into the bag. This is a seal top one, doesn't really matter which ones you've got. But the great thing about these, for anybody that's a little bit funny about mess and doesn't really like it, you can put children's hands inside and then it's contained, and then the children can have a lovely feel of whatever's in the bag that day. And once again, we've got our really lovely grainy stimuli. Our other stimuli that we're using is vinegar. Now this is obviously a really strong smell, so you're going to get some really, really definite communication cues out of this, because it will probably either really awaken them and they'll love it, or they'll turn their head away and say that they don't like it if you're using it with PMLD learners. But again, you can shake it on. I've also, if you remember, I put some yellow card on the list as well. Now what I've got in my box here, just get it out. This was literally just a gift bag that I had hanging around, but I thought it looked quite nice. And all I've done is cut some yellow card into strips like this, folded it round, and there's our little box of chips. You can engage your children once again in imaginative play and role play. Again, it's really good for pincer grips as well, because you can take a chip out like that if your children are ready for that sort of stimuli. But that's again a really, really nice thing to encourage play and encourage imagination. And that is all the stimuli that I've got in this box. Once again, as I always say with these activities, really, really take your time and go through each sense, talking about the senses that you're awakening in your child as you're doing it, okay? You can probably start with visual, because it's quite a nice one to begin with, but really, really take your time getting them to really watch and look. You can use your torch again at the bottom end if you want to, but go through the whole box really, really slowly if you've got a PMLD learner, and just get them to really focus in on all those different senses and awakening each one of them. So that's it, our first sensory box. I can probably see us doing a few of these as we go through the themes. As always, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Check out the Facebook page and the Instagram page for resource lists and all the things that you need. But for now, enjoy, happy Seaside week, and I will see you on Friday, ready for our interactive music session. But for now, bye!